Hi everybody, this is Bethany and thank you for joining my channel today. I am going to be using this Altenew stamp set and it is called Penned Rose. See, I actually got it for Mother's Day, but it didn't work out that I needed it for Mother's Day, so I'm going to use it just for a pick-me-up card instead. I have given myself the challenge to create a simple. Here I am going to set up my stamparatus after I've cut down my card front. I'm going to take the black soot distressed oxide and give it a nice layer here. So now I'm grabbing my Ohuhu alcohol markers and I'm starting with a medium tone in the middle because I don't need as many highlights in the middle, so I'm not really needing that lighter pink quite yet. Now that I have the middle completed, I'm going to start filling in with the lightest pink, which, if you are following along, is the R9 Pastel Rose. And I'm just going to hit the outer edges of each petal. That's where I want my highlight to be. Now I'm going to take my R5 Ohuhu marker, which is called Cherry Pink, and I'm going to blend against all of the pinker areas. And for the most part, I'm just creating lines that follow the leaf edges. I'm not necessarily trying to get a full blend. I want accents that make it look like a two-tone rose instead of a single color rose. Now I'm using the R4, which is deep red, and I'm going to fill in the rest of the red. I think the R4 and R5 are interchangeable in this scenario. I'm going to treat them as if they are a single layer in this buildup of the rose petals. Now I'm going to take the R8, which is called Geranium, and I'm going to fill in those shadow parts of the rose. So those darker parts, I'm just going to layer right over the inside parts of the petals. Now that I have my rose the way I want it colored, I'm going to add some leaves. I'm going to let a few of them actually come off of the card front, and I'm going to again use the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide Black Soot as my outline, and I'm going to just stamp it until I have a good impression. And then I'm going to start with my lightest color. The lightest color I have for the green is the G8, which is glass green. Then I'm going to do the edges with the G2 Vivid Green. And I'm going to do more blending and a little less line shading on this. So I'm going to start lightest to darkest and then fill back and forth with the rest of the colors to get more of a blend and a little less two-toned. The last green color I'm going to bring in is the G1 Emerald Green, and that is my darkest green color. Now I'm going to take 2 scrap pieces of green paper that I had lying around, and I'm going to stamp a sentiment on it. I didn't realize that my camera wasn't picking up me stamping the sentiment. I used the sentiment, "You inspire me," and then added a period to it, and then that is all. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the Maker Forte embossing powder, the Moscow Mule color. I just want to give a little hint of glitter and glitz without covering the whole thing, just a little extra pop of sparkle. Then I'm going to put the sentiment, 2 greens together, then add the glue to the backing of the card front. And before I put the sentiment over that, I'm going to add the Maker Forte Maker's Magic White Pearl. I'm going to use a combination of the bottle and a palette knife to blend it really good. Now I'm going to use some foam tape from the Dollar Tree and put that sentiment on there, and that's all. So thank you for watching today. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, let me know below. And don't forget to look for links below. I have all the links for our family store, our boutique, and also my husband's channel as well if you'd like to check that out. All of your support is greatly appreciated. We hope you have a very nice day and happy making. Bye!